How fast can we get this video done? That's the question. I have things that I still need to do today. Oh shoot, I have a lot of things that I still need to do today. How fast can I get this done? I don't know, but we'll see. What's up everybody, Demon back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates. Now I know the toy fair that's happening right now live when I'm here doing this, there's more than just Godzilla King of the Monsters stuff being shown off there, but I'm not touching any of it. I did Wonderfest stuff last video, or was it last video? I don't know. One of the last videos I talked about Wonderfest, and I talked about more than just King of the Monsters there. I'm not doing that for this. There's just too much, and I just don't care enough about most of that stuff. So we're just covering the King of the Monsters stuff, sort of. This is King of the Monsters, right? It's our Godzilla King of the Monsters 1956 version from NECA. It's the poster version. We have seen this guy at SDCC, but now we have another look at him. Pretty cool. We have display images for him as well. Yeah, we have lots of great pics of him. I'm probably going to get this one. I've never gotten one of these NECA variants before, but I think this one looks worth it, so I'll probably try and get my hands on him. One thing that I won't try and get my hands on is this next figure set, because it's just, I don't get it. Okay, so this is a company that I can't pronounce called Kaiju. I think it's supposed to be Kaiju, but I translated it through Google and it came out like Kaiju Netsuke, something like that. I have no idea, guys. It's a Godzilla and Mothra statue, right? They look okay, I suppose. They looked like little chibis to me. Like if I had to guess, these would probably be 3 inches tall at max. They would be pretty short. That'd be my guess. They don't look like they'd be legit statues, but apparently they are, I'm assuming, because when you hear the price, it's just absurd. So, you know, you have your Godzilla and you have your Mothra, and they look okay. You know, like I said, they look chibi. And then you get to the price and it's $90.49 for one of these guys. $90 for one of these, at least according to Ghidorah Island. Unless there was just a typo, that is absurd. Why would anyone spend that money on this? I don't understand. It just is so expensive. These better be like made of solid stone if they're going to be that expensive. I don't get it. I don't know. Do they look worth it to you? Let me know down below. You're probably not going to get these. Tanaka Studios gave us our first image of their Godzilla 2019. In a sense, they're still sculpting it. It looks like this one's going to be 100% hand sculpted, just like their other figures, which is okay. Tanaka Studios, as I have said in the past, have the best sculpts around, but the problem is there's no articulation and they're pretty fragile, I guess, and you also have to put them together and paint them yourselves, so yeah, it's a trade-off. But here's our first look at our good old Godzilla 2019 in progress. Can't wait to see what he looks like all finished. Supposedly going to be 30 centimeters tall. Pretty sweet. Next up, we have a big set of Jakks Pacific stuff, and I support you guys using the chapter times in the description below this time, and I forgot to tell you that they are there in the start, but they're always there. A lot of the times I'm like, there's not really a need for it, but this time you're probably going to need to skip at least one thing we talk about. I'll try and save you from it, okay? So when we get there, I'll tell you, I'll give you a warning, but we have new images of the Jakks Pacific Godzilla toys. These come to us from Toho Kingdom. It looks like Chris from Toho Kingdom, he got his hands on these figures early, probably because he doesn't complain nearly half as much as I do. So he got the figures early so he could review them and take pictures of them. We have our first set, which is Rodan, good old Rodan. We got a picture of him in the box, we have a picture of his head, and then we have one with open wings. It looks really good. I'm gonna be honest, this figure looks awesome. We have another one of Ghidorah, King Ghidorah. Looks great in the box, outside the box. You know, not too much articulation with these guys, but a decent amount. Then you have a picture of them squaring off. If you're curious, we also have the heights and prices of all these guys. So these figures, these like solo figures, which is Ghidorah and Rodan, these guys are 6-inch figures. They're going to be $15 a piece. We also have the Battle Pack figures, which is like Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah Battle Pack, and they are 3.5-inch figures. Each set is $10 a piece, which is not bad. $15 and $10 a piece for these, that's actually really decent. We have a 12-inch Godzilla figure. That one is 20 inches long, head to tail. He is going to be $20, which again isn't that bad. We have a Godzilla electronic mask, which is 25 bucks, sure. And then the Godzilla 2014 re-release figure, that's the 24-inch, 30-inch long Godzilla Jakks Pacific guy. He is $60. That's a bit much. You've already released this figure before, Jakks. It's not even like a rare figure, so that seems a bit much. I don't know how much plastic costs to produce in terms of making figures, but that just seems a little high. Okay, so that's our Jakks Pacific stuff that I can talk about without giving you a massive spoiler warning. Please use the chapter times in the description below to skip this spoiler. I'm upset that we all got it, and I know some people don't consider this a spoiler, but I do, so I'm warning you guys that I consider this a spoiler. You might skip it if you want. If you're like, whatever, you can just watch through this. It's Jakks Pacific figures that we have already seen before, and if you've avoided them, you're going to continue to avoid them by skipping this section of the story. Just chapter times down there, guys. All right, so we have new pictures of our Fire Mothra and our Fire Godzilla, and then we have pictures of them fighting. There's no context to these spoilers. You know, that's one argument that I've heard. You know, we don't know why Mothra's all red. We don't know why Godzilla's all red, but we can figure it out. It's not that hard to figure out Godzilla, especially. Mothra, that one really throws me. I don't know why Mothra's red, but Godzilla, I think it's pretty obvious why Godzilla's red. Yeah, we have new pictures of those guys. Those are 3.5 inch. They don't look great. I really dislike the Godzilla. It just looks like they smashed Cheeto dust all over the front of him and then just were like, ship it out, send it. It doesn't look good. But other than that, I think the other Jakks Pacific things look very good. And so that's a victory royale, epic gamers. I don't know, guys. Let's move on. We have new pictures of the SHMA Godzilla figures. We've already seen so many images of these guys, but we have a couple more display pictures here. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. We got Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla, and Ghidorah, who they posed very weirdly. I don't know why they stuck one head way up there like that, but they did it. Whatever. It's all right. These SHMA figures, I've already got my Ghidorah and Godzilla on pre-order. They're coming in soon. Mothra and Rodan, I'll get those guys on pre-order whenever they go up. I'm excited for these SHMA figures. I think they look the best of the bunch, and that includes the next figure set that we're going to talk about, even though I know a lot of people would disagree with that. Yep, the next figure set we're talking about, NECA's Godzilla figures. Oh, they look amazing. They do. NECA knocked it out of the park with these. Every single aspect of these figures look great. We have a new image of our Godzilla 1962 Atomic Breath, and it looks great. And we have, like I said, display images of 56 Godzilla, but no one cares about that because we got the new images, our first looks at Godzilla King of the Monsters stuff. Starting out, we got a banner that showed off the NECA 2019 lineup, and Godzilla was seen in it. He looks great. As Godzilla 154 pointed out, he's got brown eyes in this figure and in the new movie, so they changed it from yellow to brown. I don't know why, but they did. They also had a lineup at the display of all 4 new Godzilla King of the Monsters figures we're getting. We talked about this in the previous video about they might dupe us and be like, we got Godzilla and Blue Godzilla and Mothra and Blue Mothra. They kind of duped us because they have Godzilla, Blue Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan. I don't know why Ghidorah hasn't been revealed yet. Maybe they're saving him for down the line, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But from what we have now, we'll run through these guys in terms of how excited people are for them. We have normal Godzilla, who looks really good. This is an amazing sculpt right here, and the paint looks great. Everything about this looks awesome. I really like the dorsal fins on this guy. I'm very excited to get it. It looks better than the 2014 one, which is my favorite NECA Godzilla to date. I'm super excited to get this guy. We also have the Blue Godzilla Atomic Breath version, which I think it looks awesome. The beam effect is pretty cool. I think what's cooler about the beam effect is the stand that goes with it. The stand for the beam effect, the explosion, looks awesome. And I think the best thing about this guy is the blue intermixed throughout the design. They didn't just go with blue dorsal fins and blue eyes. They went with the blue in the gills and the blue cracking through the seeps of his skin. We do see that in the trailer, so that is movie accurate. It seems that he's going to be imbued with so much atomic energy that his skin is not going to be thick enough to hold it back. It's just going to be pouring out of his body almost. I'm super excited to see this in motion in the movie. It looks awesome here. I cannot wait to see this on screen. And I cannot wait to get this in hand either. Next up, we have Mothra. I've seen a lot of people bagging on this Mothra toy saying they don't like it. I don't get the complaints. I think it looks great. This Mothra will come with a flight stick so you can display her flying, and a flight stand, which looks awesome. It looks like the Temple of the Moth, and the cocoon is a very interesting cocoon. We have never seen anything like that for Mothra before, so I'm very excited to see that in the movie. I know that's like a weird thing to get hyped about, but that looks awesome in my opinion. I cannot wait. Mothra also comes with a little Mothra larva accessory. That's so cool. It looks very ugly, but I guess it's movie accurate, which is nasty. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited to see Mothra in this new movie now after seeing these figures especially. I think the body sculpt looks great. Godzilla 154, me and him talk a lot, so he said that he thinks that the body looks better than SHMA. I don't agree. I think the SHMA Mothra is better in terms of, especially the wings. You can see it best there. SHMA has more detailing in the wings, and I think the body, the same thing goes there. That's not to say that I don't like this figure, because I think this figure is absolutely amazing. I think they killed it with this. I cannot wait to get it in hand. I definitely say this is one of our best Mothra figures of all time. Lastly, we have our first look at Rodan. Oh man, I don't know why they didn't release promo images of him. They only have display images and one promo image, but he looks great. Starting out with the display image, it just looks awesome. I mean, he has a very rocky tone in this, his paint job. Very rocky compared to the very red SHMA, and actually all the other figures have been red, so I'm glad that we're getting this one because it'll give us some variation so that we're not just buying the same figure over and over again. The fire pattern on the wings and throughout the body looks amazing, as we can see better in these display images. It just looks great, and I think the best thing about this is, well, first of all, it comes with a flight stand so you can have him displayed flying, but the base for the flight stand looks so cool. It's the Monarch, I'm assuming Monarch facility on Isla de Mona, or if they really did change it, it's Isla de Mara now. The volcano exploding. It looks so cool. I hope it comes with a little light inside that you can switch out batteries for and light up. That'd be awesome. This looks amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on this Rodan figure. It's an awesome design. It actually might be my favorite Rodan design of all time. If you're wondering when these guys are going to release, the Godzilla and Mothra will release Q2, meaning April to June. The Godzilla and Rodan, the blue Godzilla I mean, will release somewhere from July to September, in that range. And then as Godzilla 154 theorized, I know I keep like saying his name over and over again in this episode, but I mean, I talked to the guy a fair amount, so what can you do? He pointed out on my Facebook group, which you can join now if you want, that we're probably going to get Ghidorah and then a spoiler Kaiju later on down the line in Q4, and they'll probably be revealed after King of the Monsters comes out in theaters. If so, good on you, NECA. You finally did what I said someone needed to do. I said we needed to not have any spoiler figures, and it looks like NECA took my advice. No, they didn't. They just were smart. Good job, NECA. I appreciate it very much. I wish everyone else had done that. All right, that's the episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. I gotta go. I got things to do. D-Man, out.